saying about me? So we're going to look at what they're saying about you to your friends. We're going to look at what they're saying about you to their family. I assume this is love, but I guess you could make it into whoever you want. But let's get into it. The first pile is going to be this lip gloss. Smells fantastic. I forgot what brand, but it's like a Target brand. Smells vanilla-y. I like it. And then we have concealer for the second pile. And mascara for the third pile. First pile is lip gloss. Sorry. Lip gloss. Second pile is concealer. I had to. Third pile is mascara. Okay. So for the first pile. What are they saying about you to their friends? You make them feel like home. You have a really healthy sense of self-love, and you're sort of like teaching them self-love. In this card, it's kind of like a mirror image, right? So you make them feel like home. You make them feel like you are at home within yourself, right? That you're comfortable within yourself, that you love yourself, that you are, you value yourself, right? They're telling their friends, though, either you have options or they have options. Let's see. We have, wait a second, guys. Need one more card here. Okay. We have the Sun. We have the Tower reversed. And we have the Two of Swords reversed. If they do have options, if they're dating around, then they've chosen you. If I think that's what it is. I feel like what they tell their friends is, their friends might encourage them to date around, to play the field, and they know that, like, you are their sunshine, right? You get them to open up about things, to let your guard down, right? Because you have enough self-love that you don't need to be guarded with anyone. Like they feel like they can like relax and let loose with you, right? And that you're just like the sunshine of their lives, and they've made a decision that you're the one out of several other options. That's sweet. And you make them feel like home. So what are they telling their family about you? The Ten of Pentacles. Commitment, marriage, long-term relationships. Ace of Bats reversed. And the Lovers reversed. Whoa, sorry. So what they're telling their family, I'm going to have to see what the Oracle card has to say, but the Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Bats, and the Lovers. With the Ten of Pentacles, what is going on? I need more clarification. Let's see if we can piece it. Oh, maybe you guys were together before. We have the Remembrance card. So maybe they're like reminiscing about you. We have Cauldron, Synergy, and Healing. So maybe you guys are healing from a breakup. And we have Vampire, Emotional Intelligence. This isn't like an emotional vampire. This is emotional intelligence. So what they're telling their family is that you really helped their emotional intelligence by teaching them the self-love, right? Like, you showed them how to love themselves in a whole new way. that they didn't know before. And I think what they might be telling their family is that they were lying about this connection before, like they didn't see the truth of the connection. Maybe they were in denial because they had so many options, right? So they were a little bit in denial, but I mean, now they know the truth. It's like obvious, right? You are their sunshine. You are their 10 of Pentacles. You are the person who makes them feel like home. You're a sanctuary. You make them feel safe. But I feel like with this emotional intelligence, maybe they sort of kept that from you in the past because out of like a self-preservation thing, right? Like emotional intelligence for themselves, you know, not to like show all their cards and sort of like keep things to their chest, but now they're realizing like maybe that wasn't the best way to go about things. And they're sort of, you know, remembering that, but they're getting a lot of healing from their family, and I think their family is giving them a lot of good advice. I think their friends are a little bit more like, you should date around, you don't need them, but they remember you and their family is encouraging you. And it's like you guys share the same values too, because this 10 of Pentacles is about like, about values, right? About like, rules of the earth, right? And so like your rules of how to live on this earth are the same as their rules. And everything just feels natural and at home. Anyway, let me know if that resonated with you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe if you would like personal reading. You know what to do. Love you very much. I will see you later. Bye. Okay, pile number 2 for the concealer. Concealer. Itchy, itchy. What do they say to their friends about you? Trust. Confidence. I like it. Ideal partnership. They also have 2 of Wands reversed. They have 10 of Wands reversed. And they have the 4 of Cups. So, they feel like you are their ideal mate, or they tell their friends that you are their ideal mate. I feel like maybe they broke your trust in the past, and so they're kind of like building up confidence to come back in, because we do have the 4 of Cups here, which is very unusual with this ideal partnership. But we also have like the 10 of Wands, so someone might have called it quits. Like the partnership was heading in a good direction, but they called it quits because of some sort of trust issue. I think it might have been a result of not making plans, not putting stuff into action, maybe taking an approach of, let's see where this takes us, let's do this, and then the other person feels underappreciated because, you know, perhaps there was like a lighthearted approach to things. I'm getting, for some of you, there was like somebody stood someone up or something, and so that's where this trust is a little compromised. But they tell your friends that you are their ideal. They tell their friends that you the one. But yeah, there was something about like priorities, putting something ahead of you. Maybe they went out with their friends. over you or something. I don't know. Let me know. What do they tell their family about you? We have the Two of Bats, or Swords. We have the Ace of Ghosts, reverse. Oh. And we have the Magician. Excuse me. So what they're telling their family about you is that they don't know where they stand. They probably cry to their family about you, and they think that you can create any sort of life you want, and who knows if they'll be in the picture. That you're sort of like this magical person who can like whip up anything, right? Like you kind of like whip up miraculous things, and this is blindfolded, not knowing, having some uncertainty, right? And then we have this Magician. It's kind of like, what's he gonna do next, right? Like abracadabra. So they might be telling their family that you're a little unpredictable, like in good ways and bad. So there is some uncertainty. And we have this blindfolded bear here. So he's blindfolded, she's blindfolded. So I think they just they don't know what's going on, and the anticipation is kind of making them anxious. Yeah. Oh my gosh. A triple message, guys. Blind spots. Blind. 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 Oh my gosh. Tarot sometimes. We have intuition, scrying. Interesting. And so funny. We have invisibility and authenticity. Look at this. A faceless person, invisibility, blindfolded, blindfolded, blind spots. You can't see. It's invisible, right? So I think what this is saying is, like maybe they're telling their family. I feel like their family is like helping them like creep on you. Let's check out their social media, okay? So they're looking on your social media, and you might have pulled back a little bit, right? Like you may have taken a little break from social media, and so like they're sort of wondering like, is what you post authentic, right? Sometimes we can post like the happiest things but be sad at home. Sometimes we can post like self-deprecating jokes, and like our friends and family put us on suicide watch, but like it was just a joke and we're okay, right? So it could go either way. But I feel like there's some sort of mystery around you that they're trying to solve with their family, right? But what it's requiring of them is their intuition. This is a big test of their intuition. And nothing they find on social media, nothing they try to no information they try to dig up will help them get any more understanding from the situation. They really have to have this deep inner knowing, right? And maybe that's something else that this person discusses with their family is they don't have social media proof of X, Y, and Z, but in their heart they know you are their ideal partner, right? Let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. I will see you next time. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. Okay, last but not least, we have Mascara. Mascara. So what What are they telling their friends about you? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Did you guys see that Portlandia episode? Always makes me think of it. Strength. Gentleness. It's like everyone needing to forgive someone else. Is everyone like broken up with someone, like waiting for them to return or something? I don't know. Queen of Cups reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. And the Magician reversed. So, what they're telling their friends. Let me just get everything together. Actually, what they're telling their friends is that you're kind of manipulative with your emotions. You might even lie. But it's like crying to get attention, crying, like crocodile tears, right? Crying for the wrong reasons, nagging, guilt trips, passive-aggressive remarks, you know, being moody, and then they ask you why, and you're like, you know, you should know, or I'm fine, you know, something like that. But they feel like it's sort of to trick them into something they don't want to do. They, sorry, you guys, but that's what they're telling their friends. This person is telling their friends that they want to move into a state of forgiveness, and they're having a lot of strength to hold it together, not to like react to you, or not to enable this sort of behavior, right? And they miss your gentleness, because the Queen of Cups, whenever she is upright, she is a very gentle person. She nurtures those she loves. She cuts the cookie or the crusts off your sandwiches, bakes you cookies, you know, sends you a birthday card and all sorts of that stuff. But whenever she's reversed, she takes those emotions and manipulates your feelings, right? And I think this person misses how sweet and tender you used to be, and tells their friends that it's not like that anymore. I'm sorry, that's what it says. So what are they telling their family? The Ace of Imps, the Moon, the Three of Ghosts. I don't know if they are telling their family about you. For a lot of you, I'm picking up third-party information, and that could be why this manipulation is going on, right? Like, for any, I mean, you could be really any side of the third party and still try to like manipulate people, but this is third party energy. The Moon is secrets, and the Ace of Imps is the get it on, let's do it card. Let's bump and grind. Also with the Moon, it talks about depression and mood swings, right? Not unlike this Queen of Cups reversed. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say for what they're telling their family about you. Infinite possibilities. Control. The Witch, the earthly weaver of worlds. So this kind of has this magician reversed quality to it. Witches are not always bad, and with control here too. So maybe there's a few family members that they talk to. I don't think for the majority of their family they talk about you. I think they do keep it secret. But with control and the witch and this magician reversed, I feel like they find you a little manipulative, controlling, underhanded, right? With infinite possibilities, I feel like with the family members, they aren't telling about this situation. With family members, they're keeping this a secret. I feel like with the infinite possibilities, they're sort of putting on a happy face to their family and being like, oh yeah, like, if they're single, like, I've just been dating around, or, if they are with someone, like, yeah, the wife and the kids are happy, and so with this infinite possibilities, it's kind of like a show, sorry, group 3, I know that was kind of a not so good message, but they are not always so good. But I love you very much. If you would like personal reading, check the description box below. And of course, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you very much.